National Developmental Sports League Volleyball Series 2025. It's a battle between the Alpha Protectors and the University of Santo Tomas Golden Spikers. Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Fernando Velarde, National Referee. Second referee, Bobby Celso, National Referee. Presenting the starters. First, for the Alpha Protectors. Outside hitter number 11, team captain Edward Camposano. Opposite hitter number 10, Francis Casas. Setter number 6, J.M. Apolinario. Middle blocker number 1, Vince Himzon. Middle blocker number 3, Billie Jean Anima. And outside hitter number 24, Barbie San Andres. Libero number 4, John Maru Takeda. And their head coach, Fritz Michael Santos. Presenting the starters for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Spikers. Middle blocker number 20, Sean De La Paz. Middle blocker number 14, Trevor Valera. Opposite hitter number 6, Albucari Sali. Outside hitter number 1, G-Boy De Vega. Outside hitter number 5, JJ Makam. And their team captain setter number 7, Dux Yambao. Libero number 10, Kalel Gion Legaspi. And coach of UST, Benjamin Mape. Best of luck to both teams.
And we're glad that you could join us here for the second semifinals game of the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025. We shift to the men's division. Here at the Playtime Filoil Center, it is the UST Golden Spikers going up against the Alpha Protectors. Joel Parcon pa rin po kasama aking partner na si Tati Dulce. Tati, magandang umaga.
Good morning, Sir Joel. This is a big game. I don't think that this is gonna end in a 3-set.
It definitely probably won't. Definitely na, probably pa. Anyway, these two teams have shown a lot of promise throughout the elimination game in their previous match, which UST won. It was 4 sets. 25-16, 23-25, 25-23, and 25-23. As the first point goes to Alpha via Barbie San Andres.
Barbie San Andres opening with a boom. Boom.
Boom.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tati. Later on, of course, we will be joined by the third member of our panel, Andrea Veloso. Another point going to Alpha.
Sally struggled there with the set. Couldn't reach it, I believe. Miscommunication between Sally and Yambao.
Sally was the standout spiker of their elimination round matchup. That match between these two teams was last July 29, and since then, Alpha has sort of gained momentum. They did show a lot of promise getting that one set. They are the only team so far.
I don't think Alpha needs to regain footing. I think they just found their vibe immediately.
Exactly.
I think Barbie starting with that great spike already called for what he wants to happen in this first set.
And it's a service ace for Barbie San Andres. They're now up 4-0 early in the first set. This is, of course, a matchup between ranked number 2 UST and ranked number 3 Alpha. Strong spike from Barbie San Andres. Sorry, serve. That's the strong spike from JJ Makam. Finally getting a point for UST.
You can see JJ Makam was itching to do that. And then team captain Yambao is trying to hype his teammates now. Hopefully that'll help them gain some confidence being down 3 right now.
Here's Makam on the serve. Apolinario setting it up. Casas, that is dug by Yambao. De Vega, good defense there by the libero. Chance ball, but they couldn't grab the opportunity.
Sally didn't know that Yambao wasn't in position, wasn't able to put that one up for his setter.
And Bukard Sally taking a spot on the bench in favor of Sherwin Umandal. Here's Vince Himzon. That is a service error. Serving Sean Cruz. Here's the set. Casas! Ball was spinning on the net for several seconds. And it will be a point for Casas.
I believe the referees thought it touched the antenna.
Or they're calling a double touch. Sherwin Umandal.
That was personal for Umandal. You know, Umandal really goes back before he approaches the ball.
The wind-up is really there. It's like he's going in for a haymaker. Combo. But there is a net violation that goes with that.
Alpha's hang time was insane in the air.
Camposano, whom you dubbed Mr. Basketball.
Yes.
Because he looks like his
Basketball
physique
player, yes.
is that for a basketball player. Barbie San Andres swiping that. Second try, gets through.
You know, with Barbie's physique this time, it's so surprising how powerful his attacks are.
And we go to the first technical timeout with Alpha up 8-3. We'll be back.
It's only Edward Camposano's second season with Alpha, which is why he was surprised to be named team captain for this NDSL run. But he's fully embraced the role. I saw him leading a huddle pregame, and you can still hear how vocal he is on the floor and on the bench. Volleyball wasn't even his first love. At 29, his background is in basketball, track and field, and even sepak takraw. But it's in volleyball where he truly excelled, opening doors to countless opportunities and now serving as his full-time career. And watching him lead this team, it's clear he's far from done doing and loving the game. Joel and Tati.
Thank you for that report, Andrea Veloso. So tama ka nga. Basketball nga talaga ang nauna dito kay Edward Camposano.
I said, oh, really?
Oh.
I'm so good at guessing.
Pero balik nga tayo dun sa report ni Andrea. Sabi niya na surprised itong si Edward Camposano na mapangalan ng captain. But then again, sometimes that position of leadership is thrust upon you. Depende na lang sa'yo kung paano ka mag-react.
Right, and you know what they say, the best leaders are the ones that don't expect it.
And he has led itong Alpha currently to a 5-point lead, 9-4. Here's Barbie with a floater. That's received, and Dax Yambao gets the point for the Golden Spikers.
Alpha a bit too far from the net there in terms of the blocking.
As G-Boy De Vega is now serving. Apolinario, quick set to Anima.
Nice try for a save there by Yambao. Unfortunately, Legaspi could not get it over.
So the Protectors now have a 5-point lead once again as Billie Jean Anima sends it over. Maham with a power, but not with a precision.
You know, when Malcolm spikes, the earth just quakes.
Anima once again. Here's Makam, gets it off the block this time. Oh, but it hit Makam on the way back.
Coaches of UST are laughing at the predicament.
Tumama yata sa buhok.
Hair too good. Ooh.
Meanwhile, Sherwin Umandal once again.
Sherwin Umandal.
Parang yung kapatid niya lang no? Makikita natin mamaya for the main game, Jao Umandal and the Signal HD Spikers will go up against Quinto Perpetual. Combination play is successful. Barbie San Andres nagtago sa likod ni Vince Himzon.
Alpha now pulling away. I believe their momentum is making UST struggle a little bit there.
And ito si Apolinario on the serve. They have a 7-point lead. And Sherwin Umandal with another point. Dax Yambao ngayon ang magsaserve para dito sa UST. The quick to the side as Vince Himzon with the point.
Well, at least for UST, Yambao is now in the back line. He can utilize the 3 spikers in front of him. Hopefully for him to get a point in a way where UST will regain momentum.
Pero ito ang serve. Barbie San Andres. Napalakas naman yung kanyang service. And so JJ Makam will serve. Ooh. Exchanging service errors are UST and Alpha. score is 15-8 in favor of Alpha. Joust goes back to UST. Here's De Vega through the defense, but they keep it alive. But it ends up as a point for UST. Magkasunod-sunod na error for both squads.
UST needs to reach the double digits before we reach the second technical timeout.
And Alpha seeking assistance. Yung ating kasing kasama dito sa Nudge Plus na kanina ay naging utility ay nagsundo ng bola. Kaya yung ating line referee na lang muna. While that's happening, ini-explain ni second referee Bobby Celso kung ano yung nangyari earlier dun sa yung kay De Vega earlier in this first set. As Sean Cruz is now serving. Short on the receive. Buhay ang bola. And that swipe is out. And it will be a point for UST. Good receive. Over to Casas, but it is blocked by De Vega. Here's Yambao setting it up for the back line. J.J. Makam. Romarachada dito ang Golden Spikers. They are now down by just 4. And just when I said it, point goes to Alpha for that service error as we head to the second technical timeout. Score is 16-11. We'll be back. And the Alpha Protectors are up 16-11 here in the first set of the semifinals match between UST and Alpha. Number 2 UST and number 3 Alpha. Here's De Vega with the attack, and G-Boy De Vega getting the point once again for UST. Sherwin Umandal with the serve. Apolinario setting up Camposano, and that's wide. Napailag si Coach Bench. So it is now 16-13. Camposano is blocked by Dax Yambao. 3 straight points for UST has got this lead down to 2.
UST, if they really want this set, they really need to keep this momentum going.
And substitutions going in as we take another look at that block from Dax Yambao. It was him and Trevor Valera cooperating collaborating on that block. And first referee Fernando Velardo saying, antayin nyo naman yung pito ko bago mag-serve.
Excited.
Oh, excited si Sherwin. Lapit na kasi nila. 2 puntos na lang hinahabol nila eh. Here's Lopez setting it up. Camposano. Nakita yun ni Sherwin. De Vega. Dito naman sa kabila. Here we go. De Vega once again. Over the 3 blockers. Pero nandun yung coverage ni Lopez. Free ball for UST. Here's De Vega once again. That is on the line according to our line referee, G-Boy De Vega.
De Vega carrying first since there are only 2 spikers in the front line and Valero was on the floor for a little bit. But he's okay, everyone. He's alright.
G-Boy De Vega carrying the Golden Spikers back into this game. Sherwin Umandal with another serve. Bem Bautista has entered the game. Legaspi giving up the free ball. Bem once again. Kalel is there to cover it. Defense holding out for UST. Lopez setting it up once again. The quick doesn't go. Bem gives it up. Kalel setting it up for De Vega. It's off the block as G-Boy De Vega has knotted things up at 16.
That was a good rally on both ends. The defense was amazing. Nobody gave up that ball so early in the game. Look at that dive.
JJ Makam going all the way there. Here's Yambao setting up De Vega once again, but this time Billie Jean Anima with the block.
Yambao keeps utilizing his open spiker.
Here's Bem Bautista. The quick, Valera doesn't go. Here's Umandal. It hits the net.
That was a great fake there by Yambao, looking like he was about to spike until he gave the ball to the back line. Umandal ready for it, unfortunately couldn't go over.
And so Bem will serve once again. Lamang na ulit sila ng dalawa. Combo play to the back is blocked. Billie Jean Anima.
Alpha's doing really good at reading UST right now. Yambao seems to be getting frustrated, especially since he's the setter.
As a timeout is called on the floor, Alpha is up by 3, 19-16. We'll be back. Alpha Protectors up by 3. USD had climbed back into this game, knotting it up at 16 all. But the defense of one Billie Jean Anima showing the spirit here for the Alpha Protectors. And serving once again, Bem Bautista.
Bem with really good serves this set.
He always comes off the bench for Alpha. And G-Boy De Vega with a stare down on the defense there.
De Vega was waiting for them to call it. They didn't.
Service gets through. Lopez setting it up. And that is off the block for Jose Javelona.
Javelona with Maham and Valera in front of him, knowing full well that they had the height advantage. So use the off the block as a way to get that point.
And Valera covered there by the guys in green, but the second serving goes in for Trevor Valera.
Trevor Valera, knowing that his quick attacks, he didn't want that first one to, define that point. So he got that second point as a way to make a statement before he moves to the back line.
And he will serve now. That is a service ace by Trevor Valera.
On fire!
He has scored back-to-back points for the Golden Spikers now. Barbie with a drop.
Barbie with attitude there right after that drop ball.
And Apolinario and Casas will check back in for Lopez and Javelona as we take another look at that drop. Barbie swiping left. JM Apolinario will serve. Oh, the 1-2 by Daxiambao.
Wow was in the air when he did that. It really looked like he was going to set.
No look, fade away.
Look at the
1-2 play.
replay. Look at that. So smooth.
Apolinario setting it up. Himzon gets it on the floor.
Himzon also a really good spiker, knowing full well when to be aggressive. Very intelligent player.
And they are now up by 2 once again, 22-20. Barbie's serve is long. So point goes to UST. The score is 22-21. Here's the setup. Ball is live. De Vega. That is out. So Alpha will get the point. Timeout is called by UST. Score 23-21. We'll be back. Billie Jean Anima and the Alpha Protectors up by 2 here in the first set, 23-21. Serving is Vince Himzon. Umandal is sent back by Bem Bautista.
Bem Bautista really standing out in this game. His consistency.
And they are now at set point. Himzon with a serve. Yambao going to the back. No good. Umandal goes soft this time. Himzon wanted his teammates to kill it. And finally, Casas finishes the first set, 25-21.
The gig pigil from Himzon was insane. You could hear it was echoing. It was echoing in the entire arena.
Exactly. And so the Alpha Protectors take the first set 25-21 as we take a look at that last play. We'll be back for the second set. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025. And you're back here with us at the Playtime Filoil Center for this second game of 4 semifinal games. We take a look at the Black Mamba Energy Drink set recap. Alpha taking that first set 25-21. You're still with us here. Joel Parcon and Tati Dulce with Andrea Veloso manning the sidelines. Ano naging kwento nung ating first set, Tati?
Honestly, the Alpha Protectors the Alpha Protectors did very well in pulling away. They started strong and ended strong. UST tried to keep up, but for some reason, Alpha was really, really good at reading the University of Santo Tomas. So I bet Yambao is a bit frustrated with himself, especially as the setter and as captain. So hopefully we see more creative plays and find a way on how UST will go over the defense and offense of Alpha Protectors.
For Alpha, it was Barbie San Andres leading the way with 5 points. Meanwhile, it was G-Boy De Vega who had that run of 3 points all to himself para dito sa UST. And naibalik niya yun to 16 all at 1 point, pero talagang dumidiretso-diretso lang talaga itong Alpha on the way to that win in that first set. So it's Apolinario on the serve to begin the second set. He is joined by Manato, Bautista, San Andres, Himzon, and I can't quite, oh, that's Casas. San Andres will send it over. Here's Yambao, wanted to get it in the middle. San Andres is blocked, but it goes out.
Nice adjust there by Barbie when Bem set it up for them. Yambao and UST, they shouldn't let Alpha start off strong and end strong again. They don't want a replay of the first set.
And that Makam explosion is blocked once again. The second try gets through. And speaking of Barbie San Andres, he has been the stalwart here for the Alpha Protectors, as has been Dax Yambao for the UST Golden Spikers. Drop by Casas, goes in. Oh, but there was also a net touch. And San Andres will serve. Bukard Sally reinserted into this lineup and scores right away.
It's good that Legaspi is the defensive libero and Alabar has become the offensive libero. We see how that shakes up the floor defense of UST.
That is a service error for JJ Makam, and yes, you are right. The switching of the liberos is there for UST to rattle the rhythm of Alpha. From the backside, that goes out for Makam, and Barbie San Andres holding out his arms. Himzon with a serve. And Valera with a kill.
Hopefully the point from Valera will help UST gain the momentum now.
They're down by just one, and he will serve. That quick attack connection between Yambao and Valera. Serve just goes over. Here's the setup. Bam Bam. That's wide. So it is now tied at 4. Here's the setup once again. Apolinario goes to his opposite, and net violation. Point goes to Alpha. Here's Yambao setting it up, and G-Boy finishing it. This is a tighter second set here. No team able to pull away. Bukard Sally, good on the serve. Here's G-Boy once again with a floater.
Miscommunication there from the Alpha Protectors. But it was a good receive, a really good dig by Takeda.
Sally once again with a serve. That goes out. And immediately after that service, Bem Bem Bautista screen outside. G-Boy is blocked this time. It took 3 Alpha protectors to protect their field against the attack by G-Boy De Vega. That was Billie Jean Anima once again. Oh, nice, quick. Back-to-back points as we head to the first technical timeout with Alpha up 8-6. We'll be back.
roller coaster ride for the UST Golden Spikers, especially for their rookies who have been put out to prove they deserve their spot in the lineup. The NDSL series has given them exactly that opportunity with plenty of exposure and playing time. Coach Benji proudly says that thanks to this league, his young players are steadily getting there. With a complete lineup today, Coach Benji expects nothing less than an all-out effort. Seniors leading by example and rookies playing the system by heart. He said if they did this well together, they can definitely have the spot in the finals. Joel and Tati.
And thank you for that report, Andrea Veloso. And this is a good way for the younger players to get time on the court in a competitive environment.
Right, with, again, like what Andrea said, the seniors are leading by example.
Yambao setting it up. And G-Boy De Vega once again. He is the anchor of the offense for the Golden Spikers.
Yambao putting a lot of trust there on their open spiker as he fell down.
And G-Boy with a serve. Going to the opposite runner for Anima, but it is checked as Bucard Sally.
Sally from the back line.
Pero parang nasa net na siya nung tumira siya.
Yeah.
Eh, no? Ganun kalayo yung talon ni Bucard Sally. G-Boy De Vega once again with a serve. Isa ang lamang ng Alpha. But that is a service error. G-Boy De Vega has scored 7 points dito sa ating laban. Yambao setting up Sally once again.
It's really hard to block back row attacks. The timing is different than front row attacks. And Sally comes in really quickly.
Sean Cruz, who has checked back into the game. Ito naman, Vince Himzon naman para dito sa Alpha.
Himzon with a quick there from the outside. You know, as a middle blocker, he really does not disappoint with his quick attacks.
He has been one of the top players para dito sa Alpha all throughout this tournament. Makam naman dito sa kabila. Apolinario setting it up for Barbie San Andres. And Bem Bem continuing to egg on his teammates. Barbie San Andres leading the way. JJ Makam. Boom goes the dynamite.
Honestly, when it comes to spikes on both teams, it's Makam and Sally and Barbie and Himzon.
There's a setup. Here's San Andres.
San Andres came out on top, literally.
And he will serve now. 13 serving 10. Yambao. It is a net touch on Alpha. That was called by our second referee, Bobby Celso. JJ Makam with a serve. One hand set, but Trevor Valera is there for the kill block.
Valera with a little bit of nonchalant attitude after that block.
medyo marami sa kanila mga nonchalant. No? Itong si Valera, si Sally, diba? Yung mas expressive, yung mga sila De Vega, si Macam.
There's a balance.
Of course, there has to be a balance in the force.
But our courtside actually said that a lot of UST's players are very hiyain.
Hiyain,
Yes.
introverted.
Yeah.
Kailangan kausapin. As Vince Himzon will now serve. And once again, Trevor Valera sending that ball to the hard court like a love letter, signed, sealed, and delivered.
A love letter.
Yun nga lang, lumagpas yung kanyang service naman.
Like you said, there has to be a balance in the force.
Francis Casas serving for the Protectors now. Oh, the receive wasn't that good. So si Yambao na, sorry, that was the Vega off the block. Gets the point. Coach Fritz saying, tayo naman daw.
You know, it's so surprising. Apolinario with his height blocks really well with his spikers.
But that is wide for Anima. Next point sends us to the second technical timeout. Bukard Sally. Bautista with a soft touch. Technical timeout. As we take another look at that last sequence, Bukard Sally using his power to send that to the stands after the block by Bem Bautista. And just when we praise him, he comes up with a service error. Knotting this game up at 16-all. At one point in the first set, naging 16-all din. Tapos rumatsyada itong Alpha pa on the way to getting that first set.
We'll see if UST will be able to change that. Especially
service error there for Bem Bautista stepping on the line. They give up that point. G-Boy De Vega serving. One hand set, but Sean Cruz is there.
Apolinario and Anima aren't really doing their dynamic very well. But we'll see if that changes.
Sinusubukan nila especially with that one hand set.
Yes.
As Barbie gets it through the defense. As we take another look at that play, Apolinario activating San Andres that time. The quick with Cruz goes through.
Casas tried to run for that ball. But it's good, you know, at least both teams, you see that they still have their fighting spirit. Both aren't letting go of this set.
And San Andres once again. Beautiful combo play there.
That sounded painful.
Nasaktan ka ba para sa floor?
Yes, the poor floor.
Parang go-to play nila to na nagko-combo si Himzon tsaka si San Andres.
Yes, and you can't really tell who is going to spike until it happens.
Ayun din. Imitating that play.
They said, our turn. We'll show you how we do it.
That's Makam with a point there. Their own combo play. That's Valera and Makam.
It's so cute every single time Valera or Makam does something well. Sally keeps rubbing their heads.
Parang rubbing for luck. Medyo hindi pa kasi gaanong rumaratsyada ang opensa nitong si Bukard Sally. That is an attack error on the side of Alpha. And they will call a timeout. They're down by 3, 21-18. We'll be back. J.J. Makam, Rookie of the Year in the UAAP campaign, has emerged as a leader here in the NDSL. So has this young man, Bukard Sally.
You know, we didn't see much of Sally, but we know in the past games, especially during eliminations, we see how he stood out as a player. He even won Player of the Game. Really
Several
good.
times, I believe.
Yes, really good spiker, Abukari Sally.
Really good golden spiker. As that is a service ace for Ducks Yambao. Score is 23-18. UST 2 points away from making this 1-1 in terms of sets. Oh, the timing was off there. As Vince Himzon makes good on that gift.
Valera apologizing to Coach Benji there. Coach Benji showing Valera that he needs to adjust his blocking.
San Andres with the serve. Yambao activating Sally on the other end. Set point for UST here in the second set.
I did tell you, Sergio, this is going to be a long game.
This is going to be a long game because both teams are highly competitive. Both teams are highly skilled.
They really want that final seed.
J.J. Makam with a serve. Casas is blocked, rejected, and repulsed. G-Boy De Vega closing out this second set for the Golden Spikers, and we're knotted up at 1 set apiece, 25-19.
It was a really good attempt there by Alpha Protectors to make sure that UST couldn't get this set, but unfortunately UST kept their consistency in terms of offense and defense and got that set, finished it off. Really.
And we'll be back for the third set. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025. As we take a look at the Black Mamba Energy Drink set recap, 1 set apiece for UST and Alpha. Alpha took set number 1, 25-21, and UST came back for set number 2, 25-19. As we take a look at some highlights for that second set, Tati, what transpired there?
You know, we really said that this was going to be a long game. UST did not give up. They showed us their moxie. They found their footing. And even though they tied at 16-all, we were expecting that Alpha would do a replay of set 1, but UST said no and took that set. So in reality, I don't really know who's going to win this game. It's very equal footing right now.
It's anybody's match right now. UST did commit several errors in the first part of that second set, but they were able to string together several points. Care of Bucard Sally towards the end to close out that second set.
You see now they're huddling, they're praying as a team.
This will now be a very important and pivotal third set. Momentum squarely on the shoulders of UST right now, as Captain Dax Yambao will serve. Apolinario setting up him zone, and net touch violation according to first referee Fernando Velarde. San Andres with the serve. Yambao setting up. Makam, he is rejected. Second try off the fingertips of Himzon. Bautista. Sally on the corner. And ever since Sally has gotten back in this match, he has come alive, scored 6 points in that second set.
Right, it took a little bit for Sally to warm up, but now that he's warmed up, he's on fire.
Exactly. Was taken out early of that first set because of back-to-back errors. Siguro yung oras na nakaupo siya sa bench, medyo nakapag-refocus siya. Kaya pagbalik niya nung second set, malakas na. And that is a service ace for JJ Makam.
Right, especially if you're a top player in your team, you know, being put on the bench. It's hard watching your teammates play knowing full well that you can do it yourself. And I guess that inspiration brought Sally to know that he can bring his team to win.
Strong serve by Makam once again. Blocked by G-Boy De Vega. G-Boy De Vega has been anchoring the defense of the UST Golden Spikers.
And not just the defense, I believe the offense as well. His attacks have not disappointed the team.
And nagulat na lang din dun si Vince Himzon na papunta na sa kanya yung bola.
To his foot too.
Oo. Ayun, nag-service error na si JJ Makam. So side out to Alpha. Vince Himzon with the opportunity to get some points for the Protectors. Valera's attack is covered. And Bem Bem with the point.
Legaspi unable to get that after the off-the-block attack. Bem Bem really doing well also in this entire match, you know. Very consistent. I wouldn't say is one of the main attackers, but is a very consistent player, like glue to the Alpha Protectors.
Here's De Vega. Ito na yung sinabi mo, hindi lang sa depensa, sa opensa din. G-Boy De Vega.
His jersey number 1 really stands for something right now.
Meron bang ibig sabihin yung mga kung anong jersey number mo sa volleyball? Wala naman.
No. I mean, I was jersey number 1 too, so.
So may ibig sabihin din yun.
Yeah, we're awesome. We're number 1 for our reason.
Yun. As De Vega, his attack is covered. And lusot yung tira ni Francis Casas.
But usually in international volleyball, jersey number 1 is reserved for the captains.
Oh,
You know,
I
it's
see.
usually the captains that get. It's not like a general rule, but it's
Kadalasan.
kadalasan, yes.
Casas with a serve. Sally is covered. Here's Bem Bem. May look back pa.
Bem Bem with his attitude every single point, never disappoints.
Casas once again serving. And Yambao giving Sally another opportunity, and he does not disappoint. Tight match, tight set once again. Tied at 5-all. Strong serve covered by Barbie. And that is in according to our line referee for Billy Anima.
Alabar not with a good read there.
And here's Bem Bem Bautista serving. Cruz. That's covered, and Yambao is there, but Barbie covers it. And net violation para dito sa UST.
Barbie a bit happy about that. There was a bit of a struggle there on the front line players.
Nawala na sila sa sistema, no?
Yeah.
Pero buti nakapag-recover pa din at nakakuha sila ng violation doon. Here's De Vega once again. Definitely the main point of attack and the anchor on defense, doing it all. Kulang na lang siya rin magsiset. G-Boy De Vega serving. Apolinario setting up the back line. Yambao, his dump was off. Masyado siyang malayo sa net.
There was a vision there for Yambao.
As we head to the first technical timeout with Alpha up 8-6. We'll be back. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025. And the Alpha Protectors are up 8-6. We're glad that you could join us here at the Playtime Filoil Center for this second of 4 semifinals matches. In the first game earlier in the women's division, the AFP Lady Gunnar won over the Benilde Quezon squad. And here in our second game in the men's division, currently, it is 1 set apiece for UST Golden Spikers and the Alpha Protectors, as JJ Makam hits on that down-the-line spike. And Trevor Valera has re-entered the set. Sean Cruz will serve for the Golden Spikers.
Serving for USC, number 20, Sean Cruz.
Apolinario setting up Barbie. Covered by Sally. Here's Makam once again through that defense. Cutting that lead down to 1. Sean Cruz serving. Oh, nice drop by Barbie.
Barbie saw that opening and took it. Unfortunately there for Cruz, couldn't read that sooner.
Let's take another look at that play. Barbie saw na nag-stack na dito sa kanyang left side yung depensa. So he immediately dropped it to that zone 4. Here's the setup, the quick. Nagkatinginan si Yambao tsaka si Valera.
They knew what to do the moment that they looked at each other, and the relationship between setter and spiker really never disappoints, especially when a quick play like that goes really, really well.
Right after, napangiti silang dalawa. Good defense there by De Vega. Apolinario setting it up. Bem Bem covered. Second try. No, it goes over. Yambao back to Makam. And the joust is won by Alpha.
You know,
That's Vince Himzon.
I just want to say Yambao's endurance since the first set has been quite, you know, something that you look up to, because he keeps running after the ball. There wasn't a single second ball that he didn't chase after.
Exactly. Gustong-gusto niya to.
And it's like what Andrea said, right? It's him setting an example for his rookies.
Al-Bukhari Sally with a grenade exploding on the side of Alpha.
He's found his footing, and he's showing us everything that he's got.
Sally now with 9 points through 2 sets technically. Pero napalakas yung service ni JJ Makam.
JJ Makam needs to work on his service errors. He's just giving free points to Alpha, which UST does not need at this moment.
They're down by 2 at the moment as Vince Himzon wants to make it 3 on this serve. Floating from the back end was Makam. Good defense. Free ball for Alpha. Apolinario giving it to Casas. Pero nandun si Kalel. Makam is wide on, that's Sally wide on his attack.
Sally, I think, was aiming for an off the block there, but nobody got to touch it, and so it went wide.
And Coach Benj telling his wards, tatlo na ang lamang ng Alpha. Wag dapat nilang palayuin.
Nice read there by Sally. He was already outside the court ready for a spike, but he had to move a little bit back because of the outside ball. If that touched him, it would have went for a point to Alpha.
Valera with a strong serve. Here's Bem Bem. By Bem Bem standards, medyo subdued yung kanyang mga celebrations ngayon.
I think Bem Bem and the rest of the Alpha protectors are taking this really, really seriously and are trying not to, you know, celebrate without them winning yet.
Kung gano'n naman ka-subdued yung celebration ni Bem Bem, si Anima naman, yung sobrang tuwang-tuwa every time nakaka-point si Bem Bem.
We don't actually see a lot of Anima back in the eliminations.
Lopez, the other setter of Alpha. De Vega off the block. Eto, kailangan ng puntos ng UST. Kaya
What is
pumunta
it?
sila kay De Vega.
What is it that they say? 1 for UST?
Is that what they say?
I think so.
Ayun, kaya yun. Is that what you meant when you said that the number 1 on his jersey meant something?
Right. Totally.
Chance ball, but poor reception. Another over receive there. Bam Bam on the line. Kailangan ng balasa. So papalitan na muna si Yambao. At si Sally, papasok si Avila at saka si Aiko.
I think that's good. I think Sally and Yambao both need rest right now. And as we know, Aiko and
Avila.
Avila always know how to change the dynamic when they're inside. Hopefully this gets UST to pull away.
Or draw closer. They're down by 3 right now. Makam with a bomb. Immediately apologizing to Bem Bem.
Good sportsmanship here in the PhilOil Flying V Center.
The Playtime PhilOil Center.
Yes.
As De Vega will now serve. Oh, that attack by Barbie is blocked by Sean Cruz.
You know, you have to give it to Barbie. As a player, he's doing insanely well carrying the attacks for Alpha Protectors.
G-Boy with a strong serve, but a little too long. As we head to the second technical timeout, score is 16-14 in favor of Alpha. We'll be back. And G-Boy De Vega has been the most consistent player, overall player for the Golden Spikers. We've been singing his praises throughout this match so far, both on offense and defense. He currently has 13 points.
The UST players wiping the court themselves.
Naghahanap yata ulit ng bola yung ating kasama. Si G-Boy din ba yung nag-map?
No, it was Sally, I believe.
Kala ko, pati pag-map ng floor, si G-Boy na din. As that will go out on that attack. Alpha now up by 3, 17-14. Billie Jean Anima will send that ball to the net. As we've got a report from Andrea. Andrea, what's the latest?
For UST, Coach Benji had just 2 clear reminders: stay consistent with their attacks and tighten up the coordination and defense. He also told his players not to lose momentum or confidence, to keep building on it, and most importantly, not let Alpha get into their heads. Just stay locked in on the game. Joel and Tati.
Stay locked in on the game. So that is important. Babalik tayo sa parati natin pinag-uusapan, di ba Tati, na confidence, momentum plays a very huge part in the sport of basketball. Ay, basketball tuloy, volleyball.
Good morning, Sir
Good
Jonas.
morning, everyone.
I didn't know the past 2 games we've been watching a basketball
Oh.
game.
And Hernandez, who has been inserted to the lineup of UST as a service specialist. Napalakas yung kanyang serve.
I think Casas and Apolinario have rested enough.
Eto, binalik na sila. And that was Aiko there with the attack, no good. And Valera with the block. And speaking of nakapag-rest na, babalik na si Dax Yambao at si Bucard Sali for Aiko and Avila. How many substitutions are you allowed?
I do not remember. Let me double check.
6?
Let me go back to basics there, everyone.
And there is a violation.
It seems Himson and De Vega were debating with each other there. Both number 1 jerseys. I would join them. Let's all take a pic after.
Pwede. Yambao with a serve. Barbie is repelled. Another good defensive move. Ang tindi ng pader. As Alpha calls a timeout, UST has overtaken the lead 19-18. We'll be back. Trevor Valera showing his mettle on defense.
Trevor Valera, a really dependable middle blocker for the University of Santo Tomas.
And 2 UST players falling on top of one another. But Alpha unable. Oh, that was off the block. Casas will get that point off the block. Nagkabanggaan dun sa previous sequence. Si De Vega. At saka si, I think that was Alabar. And Valera pointing at the floor.
Attitude there by Valera. You know, you don't see a lot of that because of his nonchalant air.
As JJ Macam will now serve. They want to add on to this 1-point lead. Pero namigay ng puntos.
And
Pangatlong service error na
Right,
yun ni
we've been
JJ.
talking about JJ Macam's service errors and how he cannot keep doing this. Himson resting.
Balasa ng player. Itong si Coach Fritz Baptista in the game. Valera's attack is sent back. And Anima with the block.
Yambao fixing his knee pads after that dive with Sally.
Nagka They slid into each other. They didn't fall on top of each other naman that time.
Miscommunication on their end.
And that's long. UST ties this game back up once again.
Again, another close set by UST and Alpha. You really never know who's going to win.
Exactly. As Cruz has checked back into the set. Bem Bem's attack goes through. And Alpha up by 1. Casas hoping to add on to it. But De Vega. Oh, good block. Anima with a kill block. Timeout for UST. They're now down by 2, 23-21. We'll be back. And the Alpha Protectors are up by 2, 23-21 as De Vega. When UST needs a point, they go to G-Boy De Vega.
G-Boy, the standout, the consistent player, the player that is carrying the most for the Golden Tigers.
He now has a total of 14 points. Nahawa na si Bukard Sali dun sa service error.
You know, we've been saying this since their elimination games. It's their service errors that keeps giving the momentum back to their opponents.
Set point na dito ang Alpha Protectors. Bem Bem Bautista serving for the set. De Vega, strong attack, covered. Apolinario setting up Barbie. The drop is checked. Ball is still live here. Barbie, that's long, but it's off the block. And so Barbie San Andres closes out this third set as the Alpha Protectors win 25-23, taking a 2-1 set lead.
That was good floor defense by Neil Manato, the libero of Alpha Protectors. He really saw a way to get through the offense of the Golden Tigers.
And we'll be back for the fourth set. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025. And we're back here at the Playtime Filoil Center for this 2 versus 3 matchup between UST and Alpha. Alpha right now up 2-1 after winning that third set 25-22. And what were your observations from that third set, Tati?
Right, so UST did really well in terms of trying to find their way back to their, offense, which was good. But Alpha Protectors, you know how they are. They really know how to catch up. They really know how to stay in the lead as well. So in terms of offense and defense, I'd like to say both were really good, but UST needs to minimize their errors. As for Alpha, work on their defense, see through in terms of their offense. But either from that, both teams are doing very well, and I still have no idea how this is going to end.
And from that third set, by my count, UST committed 11 errors. So that is 11 of the 25 points. Malaking bagay yun. At kailangan i-arrest yun ng UST as per what you said, no? So we're just about ready to start the fourth set. Of course, kailangan natin pasalamatan ng lahat ng mga sponsors. Finn Cotton, you've got Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Daeg Movement, Spalding, Fresh Kicks, and of course the broadcast partner, Nudge Plus.
Very excited on how this set is going to turn out and whether or not UST will bring this to a fifth set.
First set will be Apolinario for Alpha. From the back line, that goes in. G-Boy De Vega once again. They wanted to start out big and they went to their biggest scorer, G-Boy De Vega.
Which is good because the past 3 sets, it's been Alpha Protectors who've been starting off strong and ending off strong. So we'll see whether this is a good morale boost for UST.
That's a service ace for Dax Yambao. Hindi na napansin ni Vince Simpson na dapat kanya yun. Tinignan niya lang. It sailed over his head. Ayan, yun, na-cover niya na. Here's Barbie. And that is off the block. It has been G-Boy De Vega versus Barbie San Andres.
Exactly, and I believe Barbie San Andres will not take this sitting down, lying down, but flying.
Flying just like that serve that he made. Makam with a swipe. And that is off the block. Bem Bautista sort of getting back at JJ Makam kasi that was off of JJ Makam's head again. Kanina kasi tumira si Makam, natamaan si Bem sa mukha. Back-to-back points na to for Alpha. Himzon setting it up for Bautista down the line.
Bautista felt that with a hip shake right after when he was walking away. The bench of Alpha Protectors hyping up their teammates, trying to get the momentum going.
Ooh, strong serve. Ball is still live. And Casas kills it. The Alpha bench feeling the momentum. They have the biggest opportunity to end this in this set. And just again, when we were praising them, nagkaroon ng service error. Makam with a serve. Better serve there from JJ. But Bem putting it away once again. Bem Bem with 3 points here in this 4th set.
Alpha pulling away again. I guess it was me speaking a bit too soon that UST was starting off strong.
One-handed set is off time, but it's still live as Billie Jean Anima sending back that attack from G-Boy De Vega. Kimzon sending it over. Sally. And there was a net touch.
Bem Bem laughing there, realizing that it was him who touched the antenna.
Let's take a look at what happened there. Ayun. Oh, Valera just getting it over pero buhay pa rin ang bola.
Nice pancake by Apolinario.
Defense holds up for that attack by Bucards.
Pancake part 2.
Double stack daw ang kailangan. As Casas gets that kill.
I personally prefer waffles.
Oh. Alam mo ba na I think sa Pancake House ang best seller nila ay waffles, hindi pancakes.
Oh, really? Fun fact of the day, everyone.
Yes. May Pancake House malapit dito sa Santolan Town.
So if you guys wanna come watch and eat some pancakes after.
Or some waffles.
Or some waffles.
Baka si Albert man libre mamaya. Here's Barbie. Off the block. As we head to the first technical timeout. Score is 8-4 in favor of Alpha. We'll be back.
After taking the third set, the Alpha Insurance bench is all smiles, punong-puno ng kumpiyansa, repeatedly saying, atin to, atin to. But during that preset, everyone is evidently tired until now. Coach says their real opponent this set isn't just the other side of the net, it's fatigue. It's his reminder, breathe it out, stay composed, and do everything to avoid errors. Joel Tati.
And thank you for that report, Andrea Veloso. So important that they're able to get past the fatigue. Ayan na naman. Hindi na naman inantay yung pito ni first referee Fernando Velarde.
I think both teams are just very excited and very riled up.
And Casas finally given the go-ahead. Oh, that's long. So, papalitan na muna si G-Boy De Vega. Sherwin Omandal checking into the game. And si referee Bobby Celso making sure na nasa posisyon si De Vega when he steps out. Yambao getting the second ball. Aiko getting it over pero Manato was there. Aiko and itong si, I just know him by his first name, Kalel Legaspi, yan. Kalel kasi Superman. As the score is now, it has now ballooned, that lead has now ballooned to 6-10 to 4 for Alpha Protectors. We'll be back. as we take a look at some of the fans. I believe these are UST fans. Oh, Alpha Protector fans according to Alpha. Ayun, naka-shirt nga ng Alpha yung isa. Ayun.
The UST fans, I think, are on the other side of the court.
Pero kasi may mga narinig ako nag-go-uste dito sa likod natin din. Baka yung mga kasama nila. Yambao setting it up. Aiko with the attack, and it goes through.
Coach Fritz getting a bit riled up now, coming into the court.
Well, hindi pa naman. He's at the border of the court.
I'm sure if it were up to him, he'd be in the court right now.
I know. Isang hakbang na lang, nasa court na siya. As Aiko will now serve. He is joined by Cruz, Umandal, Makam, and Alabar and Yambao. The quick attack, covered by Alabar, and violation by Anima.
Double contact there by Anima. I think he knew the moment it touched his fingers that it was a double contact. Nagsasorry na siya kay coach.
At saka sa bench niya.
Yes.
Bautista timing his hit there. Umandal sent back. Second serving. Ganun pa rin, pero it goes out. Sherwin Umandal.
Sherwin Umandal turned into a bunny rabbit for a second.
Sa tuwa.
Yeah, started hopping around very happily.
Here's Bautista.
I don't know what's with Bautista and San Andres today and coming out on top, but it's actually so crazy how they reach that vertical level.
Bautista now has 10 points. Skying for that kill. Oh. Nakita ni San Andres na gagawin yun ni Yambao.
Just.
Barbie San Andres racking up the points.
It's good that Barbie read that though.
Oo. Drop na dapat yun ni Yambao eh.
And Barbie said no.
A quick attack. Doesn't go. Palitan sila ng malakas na hampas. And finally, Makam says, ito ang pinakamalakas na hampas.
Makam was silent at the back waiting like Batman for his turn to come out. I don't know why I said like Batman, but okay. All right.
And Sherwin Umandal with a serve. Oh, good defense there by Dax Yambao. And itong UST rallying back. Let's take another look at that previous play. Bautista, it's sent back. Here's San Andres, lusot, pero the cover went out. Oh.
Crazy read there by Barbie. The fact that he saw that from a mile away, he was like, nope, this is out. That was a very big risk that he took, but the risk ended well, so it's all good.
They're now up 13-10. Cruz will serve.
Both teams looking a bit fatigued now.
San Andres once again finding that spot in zone number 4.
I'm starting Barbie has some magnifying glass that just like focuses, refocuses whenever he sees like a spot that's ready for his drop ball when the blockers are right in front of him. And that just shows his in-game intelligence as well.
Exactly. Alam kasi, parang inaabangan kasi ng depensa yung malakas niyang hampas dito down the line.
Right.
Kaya dinadrop niyang pa cross.
And obviously, all the blockers are ready for him. So there's nobody there in zone 4. Oh, I think they're waiting for...
Ayun na, napunasan na ni...
With his feet?
Oo. Dinagdagan lang ni JJ. Sinigurado niya lang. So Apolinari will now serve. Yambao setting it up. Aiko knocking it down.
Aiko, one of the younger players born in 2006.
Grabe, nagtatrabaho na ako niyan .
I was 3 years old.
Good defense there by the Golden Spikers. Second try still doesn't go through. Finally gets it, but covered. Macam. Good defense by Apolinario. San Andres is blocked, but it goes out of bounds.
San Andres with that off the block. He wanted it. He knew that that was going to be that point. That's why he had a little celebration there right after.
Crucial point here now. This will head us into the technical timeout if Alpha gets it. Manato setting it up. Ball is live. Macam went to the other side to pick it up. And Bautista staring down Aiko, sending us to the second technical timeout with them up 16-11. We'll be back for more NDSL Men's Volleyball Series 2025. The Alpha Protectors feeling that victory is within their grasp. Despite that good effort from JJ Macam, Bem Bautista knocking it down. And with a little bit of a celebration with Barbie. San Andres and Bautista between themselves have scored 30 points for the Protectors. Himzon wants to join in.
Himzon wants them to pull away, but I think, oh, that's still their point. Yambao and Coach Benji, captain and head coach and assistant coach are fighting for that point. Again, it's quite unfortunate there are no challenges in the NDSL.
But our referees will confer. So point will go to UST. Let's take another look at that. Ayun. At hindi naman tumama talaga sa sa floor. That's why net touch pa rin siya. And that will go out Back-to-back errors for Alpha. This might just be the shift in momentum that UST wants and needs right now. JJ Makam will serve. Yun, na-adjust niya na yung kanyang serve. Bautista is there though.
UST's faces, they're looking a little bit discouraged, which is not what they need right now. They need to hype themselves up, make sure that just because they're pulling, the Alpha Protectors are pulling away, it doesn't mean that they can't catch up.
As a timeout is called on the floor by UST, they're down by 4, 13-17 here in the fourth set. We'll be back. Sherwin Umandal and the UST Golden Spikers find themselves behind by 4. Baptista with a serve. Stays alive. Bautista this time. Scrambling are the Golden Spikers. But that is an attack error. As UST salvaging that point.
Casas turned into a dramatic Disney princess over there by the net. They're doing very well though, the Alpha Protectors.
They're still up by 3. Oh, that will go out. Service error for Trevor Valera. Lopez and Javelona will check into the set for Casas and Apolinario.
Seeing a switch again between setter and spiker. Maybe this will be Alpha Protector's time to bring this home so they can go to the finals.
Lopez starts off with a service error.
UST can now use this as a momentum shift for them.
They're still in this. They're just down by 3, 18-15.
Coach Benji just told Aiko who to send the ball to,
Well, it went to the libero.
unfortunately.
And that is a point for Javelona.
Welcome back to the court, Javelona. Our favorite basketball player.
Magkapareha sila ng build talaga. Even si Casa, si Camposano, magkakapareho sila ng build.
Right, it's not the type of build you usually see in volleyball players.
Yambao sending it back to Makam, but Billy Anima with the rejection there. And the Protectors can taste it. They're 5 points away from getting the first seat, but Bem Bautista with a service error.
You've been calling a lot of things too early, Sergio.
The last 5 points of UST have been off of errors of Alpha. They need to score their own points. Just like what Barbie did there.
Barbie wanting to take this home already.
As Himzon checks in
Dangerous
for
duo there.
Baptista. Anima. Makam says, not yet, not today. Sean Cruz with a serve. Here's Yambao setting up Makam once again, but that hits the antenna. Miscommunication between Yambao and Makam there.
There was a little bit of a struggle with Himzon and his setter.
And Apolinario and Casas go back in.
They did very well with their few points in the court. On the court, sorry.
And immediately Apolinario will serve. Si Barbie never pinahinga, no?
I guess that says a lot about the endurance of both De Vera and San Andres in this game.
As Apolinario once again will serve. Here's Aiko. San Andres with the attack. And will get that point. They're now at match point. 7 match points para dito sa Alpha Protectors.
Off the block by San Andres with 3 blockers right in front of him. It didn't stop Barbie
Hindi
from
niya na
getting
dinrap.
that point. Yeah.
Oh, no?
He said, nope, I'll show you how to do it.
Makam is long. And that means that the Alpha Protectors have taken the match, winning in the 4th set 25-17. And they will get that first seat in the finals of the men's division here in the NDSL Volleyball Series 2025.
It was a good run by UST, you know, especially in the elims. They were, in fact, 2nd place after all. They are a team to look out for in this upcoming UAAP season. I think they're going to be great, especially with their rookies and their seniors. Their seniors, again, like what Andrea Velosa said, are setting an example. As for the Alpha Protectors, these veterans doing very, very well and showing us how it's done with Bem Bem, with Barbie, all of them, Himzon. They all really showed us that, you know, they really could pull away.
Exactly. And we take a look at the Black Mamba set recap. Alpha Protectors winning this in 4 sets, 3-1. 25-21, 19-25, 25-22, and 25-17. And we take a look at some highlights from that 4th set.
I want to give a little shout out to the players that really stood out in the UST. Golden Tigers, you know, you have Makam, you have Sally, you have Valera, you have De Vega, you have Yambao. A lot of them, they're really, really good.
Exactly, but the player who stood out, our standout spiker for this ball game, is none other than Barbie San Andres, and he is with Andrea Veloso.
Thanks, Joel. A standout performance nga coming from Barbie San Andres of Alpha Insurance. Congratulations, Barbie. Grabe yung energy na binigay mo. Considering na hindi ka pinagpahinga nito ni Coach Michael, paano mo ba na-maintain yung ganong composure at energy?
Siguro po sinisimulan ko lang po yung araw na masaya, makulit para pagdating po sa loob ng court, parang wala pa akong iniisip. Parang nag-enjoy lang po ako sa loob ng court.
Speaking of kulitan, no, talagang close na close kayo nitong koponan mo. Any message to them heading to the finals?
Ito na po, yung pinaghihirapan natin sa training, medyo nakikita na natin yung resulta. Tuloy-tuloy pa, hindi pa tapos, kaya natin to.
Good luck, Barbie. Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan.
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa management po namin sa Alpha, kay coach ng UST, kasi coach namin siya sa Mapua, na pinayagan niya ako maglaro dito, Coach Aying, nice game. Tapos sa mama at papa ko, Papa Totoy, Mama Daisy, sa mga ate ko, Ate Che, Ate Aika, sa pamangkin ko kaya El, sa mga tito-tita ko, sa mga lolo't lola ko, sa mga prof ko na mabait sa akin, sa mga teammates ko sa Mapua, sa Alpha, tsaka salamat po sa cameraman daw. Sa inyo pong lahat, thank you po.
See you in the finals, Barbie. Back to you, Joel.
And thank you, Andrea. Congratulations, Barbie San Andres and the Alpha Insurance Protectors. Up next, it will be DHTSI going up against Leon. That will be at 4 p.m. So there will be about around a 4-hour break muna dito sa NDSL Volleyball Series. So sabi nga ni Barbie, parang lang yung kanyang ka-numero, si Kobe Bryant, job's not done. Meron pang finals. On behalf of my partner, Tati Dulce, and our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso, this has been Joel Parcon. This is the National Developmental Sports League Volleyball Series 2025. See you in the next 2 semifinal games.